Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. I am Mega400, and last time we obtained Chevel Rope from Chevel, or technically from Chevel's grave. And first I'm going to go and actually finally plant this Gacha seed. But now we can actually go to Crescent Island, because we have the Chevel Rope, and Rafton will make us a raft. I assume. I mean, if he doesn't, I will be mad. I will be so mad at him. So yes, let us go visit Rafton again. It's kind of interesting how his name is Rafton, and that is his profession. It's like... I mean, I know it's a game, but like, you wouldn't see someone in real life being like, okay, you are banker. Or I guess it wouldn't be banker, it would be Bakedin or something, and then you are a banker. I actually, you know what, if someone who is watching wants to name their kid something, email me in 30 years or something and let me know if they ended up going in that profession, because that'll be an interesting social experiment with very horrific implications, to be honest. That's actually probably very wrong of you to do, but it'd be fun. Anyway, off topic, we now have to go and get a sea chart, because otherwise we can't go to sea. And plus Rafton is building the raft. And hello, Ralph, are you going to tell us like where to go next? Because that's what your only purpose so far has been. Just spout off where we go, where we should go next. Huh? You need an island chart? I've heard that weird guy has sea charts. Now, this isn't... They don't really actually are... They're not really that specific on where you go now. It's not too hard to figure out, even if you've never played the game before, who the weird guy is and where he is. But it is a little less specific compared to, like, you know, go to the graveyard, which was pretty obvious. Okay, we'll go to the graveyard. Here it's, you know, go somewhere in the present that has a weird guy near the sea. But to be fair, there's only so many locations on the coast that you can find. Eventually you'll just stumble upon it, and I guess I don't have... I thought I had gacha seeds, but I left to plant, but I do not. Actually, I could go to the advanced shop and buy the one there. Let's go do that. I mean, once you buy this one, then it's gone, but I might as well buy it. The rings, both those rings I think I mentioned are novelty rings. There's no, I think they're both novelty rings. At least one of them is. But I do want to save up money for later expenses, so I won't be buying those two for now, or for a while at least. I probably shouldn't even buy the gacha seed, because it's probably not gonna net me anything. But I might as well try my luck with the seed. I do think, what's-his-face, Vader's father talked about how, depending on where you plant them, different stuff comes from these seeds. So I believe by planting that one in that spot, you'll always get a ring, because that's what I've gotten so far. Of course, the heart piece I mentioned that you can get from that will vary, because, it'll vary, because, there's no one place you put it and you get a heart piece. It just, you know, it's just kind of randomized. Anyway, we will head to the sea, and this guy, I think, actually talks about, there's a weird guy by the sea, yeah, because I think I talked to him earlier about this, but as I said, they're not really specific about, you know, where to go, but pretty much head down here, because this is the closest place to where the sea is. If we head up here, we will meet, well, a little bit more further. We will see, or not meet, see Tingle. Yes, Tingle is floating up there, and he is the one who has the map. So we need to go help get Tingle. But actually, we can't get up there without the help of this dude. This is Ricky. And again, like I said, being not clear. Okay, well, you know where the weird guy is. Well, who's gonna think to come up here? But again, I guess you can just stumble around until you happen to go up here for Ricky. But Ricky, he lost his gloves, unfortunately. He's the boxing kangaroo. And Ricky is another one of the animal friends you can eventually obtain, you know, permanently. For now, we're being introduced to him here, and his abilities. I do like how they show off what they all do, and they all help you in a little way, as even though some of them you won't have for like ever, just for an occasion. Or just for now, rather. You know what I'm saying. I'm mincing my words up. Anyway, the gloves are over here. But Ricky, I don't mind Ricky. He's not my favorite. Which, if you know all three, you'll know who my favorite is then. But, he's not my favorite, but I do, not mind Ricky at all. I mean, he's a kangaroo. You think I would like kangaroos, because they're, like, kind of unique. I know Australians, though, I believe they, if I have any Australian viewers, that kangaroos are kind of, like, everywhere and they're a nuisance. They're more of, they're not, like, you know, they're more of, like, a pet, or not really a pest, but they're more of a bother than anything else, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I believe that's what I've read. Anyway, yeah, he can create tornado punches, and he can also jump off cliffs and small holes like the Rock's Feather. Definitely one of the more useful ones for attacking, I feel. Moosh really isn't good for attacking. Like, you know, Moosh, you can ground pound, but, like, I don't know, Moosh seems like the most least useful, yes. Well, yeah, I guess, but he is the least useful, in my opinion. But Ricky's pretty good. So, hello, Tingle. What's this? Green clothes. Sir, are you smitten with forest fairies? My name is Tingle. No, Tingle, I am not smitten with forest fairies. I just want a map. He actually has a very small... This is his only role in this game. In, like, Majora's Mask, he gave you maps. In this game, he gives you a map. He also actually has one other small purpose, but that's not until after this dungeon, so we'll get into that later. And it's not relevant to the plot at all. It's just helpful. Honestly, I don't mind Tingle like everyone... I've said this before. I don't mind him like everyone else does. In fact, the game that he's the most annoying in is Wind Waker, simply because he, like, charges you a ton of money for, like, barely any... for something that you're required to do, but, he, like, is just greedy with the rupees. Here, though, he's just kind of hanging out. He doesn't do anything odd. Yeah, he mentions coming back for seeds, so that's the thing I was talking about earlier. He does give you something useful if you come back, after this dungeon. And yes, Kulimpa. I do like Kulimpa. It's a cool set of words, to be honest. And yes, Ricky is now going to leave, but not before insulting Tingle. But I can stand this guy, so I'll see you. Imagine Ricky with an Australian accent. Which I guess would make sense. Because he's technically a kangaroo, so he would have an Australian accent. If we're being, I guess, well, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to actually, cut ahead here, I believe, or, you know, cut out going back to where Rafton is. So I will see you guys back where Rafton is, so be right back. Okay guys, I am back, and now that we have the, sea chart, we can, hopefully, I think Rafton's raft should be done, and we should be able to head out to sea. I was getting the chart, man. I don't think it took that long. I hurried, I rushed. Shove off from there. Okay. So now we can actually explore the ocean, and you might be thinking, well, now we can go to the next dungeon. Well, yeah, technically. Still got a little bit of ways to go, though. And we will get into that pirate ship later. That pirate ship is actually kind of really important for a certain aspect of the game, but it will be a while. Actually, there's no point in going up here right now. I am going up here for the sake of just getting map squares, which I'll eventually get them anyway. But we actually want to head back down this way to the right. And more map squares. Tons of map squares. I love squares. And yeah, here we have this really odd cutscene. I consider it odd because it's like, I don't know, I guess they're like simulating that this would be like real life on the ocean or something, but because of the way the map's designed, it's just like, and the fact that you're like right next to where the land is, it's just kind of odd. But anyway, oh no, we crashed, and what? My items? Yes, those little lizard things, those which are known as Toke, steal all your items. That's why this part can be a pain, and it can be kind of fun. This obviously has happened, I don't know before, but it definitely happens in another Zelda game. But I do like this part of the game. as annoying as it may be to some people. But, yeah, next time we'll be obtaining our items back from these lizards. So I will see you guys then.